Alright, Scorpio, it has been a long day, but I wanted to bust out at least one more reading, and so we're going to be doing this is going to be for the new moon in Leo, which is happening on July 28th, so in a couple of days here. Excuse me. What I wanted to do was get a view of the energy that you'll be experiencing the day of the new moon, as well as the energy that's happening afterwards, and what's the best way that you're able to use it as a collective for the Scorpios. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Thanks for watching Cosmic Cassie and tuning in. Let's see what we have for you. What do you want Scorpio to know about the new moon in Leo? What's the best way to use that energy? Just a couple more here. This one's calling to come out. And one more. Thank you. Okay. So in the first row here, wow. Wow. Okay. Scorpios, are you guys in love? If not, you're going to be. We have the Two of Cups, Justice, Page of Cups, and then we have Six of Cups and Temperance. I'm going to go ahead and just pull for the second row here. So these are the energies that on the day before, so like think of the night of the 27th, the day and night of the 28th, and maybe the day of the 29th. These are the immediate energies that the new moon is bringing in for you. And this second row is going to be the best way to use those energies as they are leaving and continue into the next new moon. I'm not going to take this because it flipped over, but it didn't fall out. It was the Six of Wands. Flipped cards for me are potentials, possibilities, paths that we chose not to take, but the energy is available if we wanted to take it. Thank you. So on the bottom row, we have Nine of Cups, the Devil, the Ten of Wands, the Hanged Man, and Ten of Pentacles. A lot of interesting energy here, Scorpio. Let's move this down a little bit here. And we're going to go ahead and clarify with these. So actually I'm going to move these back up. So, Scorpio, looking at that, I don't know why. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. I feel like I called you Aries just now, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. But for some reason, Aries is like, that's the sign that I keep hearing. Like, I feel like I keep saying it, even though I know I'm not saying it. So you might be dealing with an Aries, and it's possible that during this new moon, you might be like a little confused on like the communication, possibly, like thinking that you've told them something and then realizing like, oh, I guess that's not something I told them. Like, I don't know why the message is coming through. Like, there could be an argument and it's like, I know I told them like that, you know, I was changing this or putting this over here. And then after the argument, you kind of realize like, oh shit, I don't think I actually did tell them. So they actually are right. But then I feel like you keep it to yourself. You don't like go and make amends and be like, oh, I was wrong. I forgot that I didn't realize that I didn't tell you that. I feel like you like have that epiphany and keep it to yourself. That's a weird side message. It might resonate with like, one of you, or you know, it's a very specific situation there. That was really odd. Okay, moving right along. The night of the new moon, the immediate energy the new moon is bringing in for you. With the Two of Cups, I definitely feel like this could absolutely be about a relationship here. I feel that it's not necessarily that you're going to be meeting the one during the new moon. I feel it's more of like I'm hearing restoration, repair, removal. It's like an energy of clearing up bad energy between you and someone else. Definitely relationship vibe here. But I get that it's like, it kind of correlates with what I was saying in the Five of Cups to clarify Two of Cups. It kind of correlates with what I was feeling with the argument. Like, you have an epiphany about something and you realize that you're actually the one in the wrong, but you don't come forward to say it. And so I feel like this new moon energy is like the immediate effect of it is possibly that epiphany of how you were wrong about something, or like things that you did wrong. I get like there's a deep reflection of a relationship. Like, where did I go wrong? Why can't I admit that I was wrong? Like, I'm getting a real stubborn kind of energy from this. How odd is that? With the Two of Cups here and then it being clarified by the Five of Cups, it could absolutely be that same energy of like, we're arguing, we're fighting right now. You could be in a loving connection, but for whatever reason, things have been really rocky maybe. A lot of arguing, a lot of disagreements, conflicts within the relationship here. It's definitely, I feel like there's a lot of triggers happening. A lot of triggers that, and this new moon energy is coming in and it's making those triggers more aware, like to you, so that you realize like, wow, okay, this is a trigger of mine. I didn't know I had it. But a part of that is also, I keep getting pulled back to the storyline of like realizing that you're wrong, like having an epiphany that like, oh man, I didn't tell them that, even though we just argued about it and I said I did. But like, you never go back to tell the person like, hey, I messed up. Like, I thought I told you this and I didn't. I know we just argued about it. I'm really sorry. It's almost like you're Scorpio, you have like a pride block or something. But I feel like it's more like this is a trigger for you. It's some kind of trigger. It's interesting. We have Knight of Pentacles. So it's like a slow realization. Like, this might be something that you've done for quite a while. And it's carried you through, but it's like it's prevented you from progressing. It's prevented you from possibly like leveling up a relationship or excelling further in life or having like a faster pace, because it's like you're blocking yourself with a trigger that you don't realize that you have. Up next we have Justice. Justice talks all about putting things into balance, renewing those scales. And I feel like that's your epiphany moment here. It's like, I'm really unfair when I do that. Like, I don't think that you've ever looked at this as a trigger. You've never looked at this as a negative, like unhealthy thing that you do. But I feel like the Justice is coming in and it's making it very known to you, like, this is not healthy. Like, you should not keep doing this. Like, this is something that's not good for you to do. And you're kind of either realizing that it is a trigger, or you're realizing that this is something that's been blocking you, that's not a good thing to keep doing. Let's clarify Justice. It's interesting. It's very interesting energy here. Clarify Justice. Keep getting a lot of cards flipping over here. So it's definitely something that you've contemplated on. The Tower is the one that came out, but just out of curiosity. Eight of Pentacles. So you thought about working on like stopping this, possibly Three of Wands and Nine of Swords. You might, like, when you realize that you do this, it might be something that in the past, like, you've worried about doing it. Like, you're like, oh, I know I do this, and it ruins relationships sometimes, but you've never put the work in to actually like consistently not do it. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, which shows like you've even thought about putting the work in. You've thought about like, this is something that I need to address. Three of Wands, this is something I need to explore. This is something I need to understand, but you've never actually gone in to do it. You've only kind of like thought about it or considered doing it, but you've never done it. Sorry about that, Scorpio. So yeah, I see that you've definitely contemplated on this quite a few times, but it looks like it's finally creating a Tower moment for you. So once that Tower moment is created, you have no choice but to address this. It's like you've absolutely thought about doing something. I think the universe has poked you quite a few times to make you acknowledge it and look at it, but you've refused to up until this point. So now it's causing some kind of tower moment, some kind of rapid change or realization, epiphany. There's something happening that's forcing you to address whatever it is that's a trigger for you here. Like it's forcing you to, I wouldn't be surprised if the Four of Swords showed up. It's making you heal. It's forcing you to heal here. We have Justice, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So it's almost like when you're, with the Tower moment coming in here to help you address whatever this trigger moment is, or whatever this thing is that continuously happens, it's like it's actually helping you be able to work towards a successful relationship and not like have it crumble down. So it's actually, this Tower moment is really a good thing for you. I wouldn't be worried about it. So expect like in the next 3 days something drastic might occur or happen here, if this is resonating for you, and that's purely just those energies coming in to help you create like the necessary change to actually have a Two of Cup union that you want. Because we have Two of Cups showing up twice, we have Justice showing up twice, and I just started. So it's definitely, an Eight of Pentacles was one of those cards that flipped over but didn't come out. So it's like, it's definitely something here about you need to address this trigger. You need to address something within yourself that you continuously do, and you know that you're doing it. And then we have up next Page of Cups coming in. The Page of Cups to me in this spread, I get, it's like you're more fulfilled. I don't feel like the Page of Cups is you giving love. I feel like it's actually you realizing that you feel better. You feel more fulfilled when you're able to actually address this and heal this and work on it, whatever it is for you. It's almost like a self-love, like a realization of like, wow, this actually feels really good when I do it. So the Tower moment sounds scary, but when you get through it, you're realizing like, wow, this feels great. And then you have the Star coming out. That's a ton of healing. Like, all of your healing energies are finally coming in for you once you're able to address whatever this trigger is. And that Leo moon energy is really coming in, and it's helping you not just see it, but have the energy to tackle it, have the ambition to tackle it, the strength, the courage to actually go and address it and finally do something about it. And as soon as you do that, it's like, oh, this feels so good. I feel really fulfilled. I feel emotionally stable and happy and balanced. And then the very next card, we have the Six of Cups. That's all about equal give and take, abundance. It can talk about reconciliation. So this could be like, if you're in that relationship and you've been arguing a lot, after you address whatever this like unhealthy thing that you've been carrying with you is, bam, you guys are back on track. You're back where you need to be. You're giving and taking, you're receiving. You're both feeling more valued and happy within the relationship. And it can absolutely be that you actually broke up and now you're coming back together because you've gotten the help that you needed. You've addressed some kind of like unhealthy thing that you've been doing, that you've done. And I definitely feel like it involves something with like your pride, your ego. It's something, excuse me, to do with like, it could even be you not wanting to communicate, because my throat keeps kind of closing up here. But it's like you have something that it ruins a lot of relationships for you, and you know this, but you're finally addressing it. Then we have the Hanged Woman in order to clarify the Six of Cups. So it's like, okay, I see a new perspective. I have a new way. I have a new way of looking at things. I have a new realization. I'm seeing things in a completely different way now, and it's allowing that Six of Cups energy to come in where there's extreme abundance here, like beautiful abundance, a lot of beautiful, abundant, emotionally fulfillment cards here. Excuse me. And then last we have Temperance. That's divine timing. Stay within balance. Stay patient with yourself. Pace yourself so that you can actually be consistent with this change, whatever it is, so that you don't fall back into doing what you just got out of, right? So within those 3 days, it's quite literally, and this could be something small. It doesn't have to be like this gigantic thing that you have to tackle and work on, right? This could be something as small as like, you don't help with the chores. And so it's like, okay, I see, I understand, let me start helping with chores. And all of a sudden, everything changes. That one little change creates this abundance in these relationships. And it's like, that's all you had to do was like, maybe be more helpful, be more productive, whatever it is here. There is a change that's coming in for you. And the universe just wants you to know within those 3 days that you realize, I hate saying realize, because I feel like this is something you do, but you're finally addressing it, you're finally working on it, or at least having a conversation about what can you do to start working on it. And the Temperance is really telling you, pace yourself, stay balanced, make sure you're healing and investing in yourself to heal, because you can only do as good as how you feel on the inside, Scorpio. So if you're feeling real shitty and drained on the inside, trust me, that's the performance that you're giving people. Okay, flying out, we have the Moon. Yeah, you have no idea what's coming in for you. You don't know what's next, because this is something you haven't done before, and it might be a path that you've never taken. It's really unknown for you. You need to pace yourself here. Don't get like excited and try to fix everything in one day. This requires you to be aware, be conscious of what you're doing each day, pace yourself, because it's not something you've done before. That whatever this is, like addressing it, you've never actually jumped in to address something here before. So just pace yourself with it. So then the second row here is going to be the energies after the new moon until the next new moon, right? So until the next new moon energies come in to affect you. This is what you're left with. This is this is what this energy is allowing you to do after the new moon actually comes and then goes, okay? So we have the Nine of Cups. So I'm definitely feeling like after you've had these realizations, you're ready, you have the energy to like work on yourself and really heal yourself. You're seeing things differently. You're having the motivation, the passion to actually make a change here. You're feeling really emotionally fulfilled. Like this guy's just chilling, not a worry in the world. He's got all 9 of his cups. He's very happy. He's internally fulfilled, emotionally stable, emotionally abundant, right? It's clarifying 9 of, thank you. Princess of Pentacles. And all of that emotional stability and abundance here within yourself is allowing you to continue down this journey to create a new life for yourself. You're not feeling stuck at all. And then we have the Devil. So you might have a temptation here come in where you're really tempted. 10 of Pentacles. And that's funny because we have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here at the end, and then the next card is actually the 10 of Wands. So there's definitely some kind of temptation here, and I feel like it's a shortcut to get to the end goal here. And I feel like that's why the universe is reminding you during the new moon, pace yourself, because this is totally new. Pace yourself. Do it the right way the first time so you don't have to do it again. But this is giving me an energy of like, this feels so good to work on it. I'm on this new journey, but I feel like you might want to, you kind of feel like this is moving a little too slow for me. I kind of want to just get to the end, the outcome a little bit sooner, whether it's like, oh, we can get married after, you've completed this and healed it and whatever else. Then we can move to the next level. But you're like, I want to move to the next level right now. This could even be about a job. You have to wait for something to get a promotion. You have to complete a project, something like that. But I feel like it's like there's something that you're wanting, but it relies on the premise of you completing this healing work, actually addressing whatever this is and seeing it through. And this Devil with the 10 of Pentacles lets me know, like, you're ready to jump to the end. You're ready to get to the outcome. And you're kind of tempted to take a shortcut here. You're kind of tempted to cut the corner and just quicken the pace up a little bit. And then we have the 10 of Wands, which lets me know that's a bad idea. That's not going to end well. It's actually going to burden you even more. It's going to make you have to start all over again. It's going to create 3 of Swords to clarify 10 of Wands. So it's definitely like if you use this energy like in a negative way, it's going to really backfire on you, Scorpio. Like, it's really, don't be tempted to cut the corner and just get to the end goal here. Really take this energy and try to stretch it out as long as you can. I feel what's happening is like the Leo energy from this moon is coming in, and it's giving you this passion, this ambition, this motivation, the energy to create this change. But I feel like there's a level of anxiety where it's like, I know that I'm not going to hold on to this energy forever, but I need this energy to get me through this so I can get to my goal. So I need to do whatever I can. Like you're rushing yourself because you don't believe that you'll be able to access this kind of energy again when you finally have the energy to do this. And so it's like, I want to rush it, not because you actually want to rush it, but because you're afraid that if you don't rush it and use the energy now and get to the goal now, it's never going to happen. But with this kind of mentality, if you choose to do that, it's going to actually burden you more. It's going to set you back to the very beginning, which means you wasted a lot of the energy that is accessible to you right now. And then with the Hanged Man, it's like, but you're going to... this energy is going to help you realize this, right? It's going to help you process those thoughts and those wants and those temptations and really show you, it's reminding you of this new perspective that you've gotten that created this abundance for you, that created this Six of Cups energy. It's almost like a reminder, like, hey, you've gotten here before, you can get here again. Let's keep pacing ourselves because this feels good. And if you ruin it, like, you're going to be burdened by heartbreak. You're going to be burdened by pain and by not accomplishing something here. Clarify Hangman. A little too many, but everything that fell out, we'll take it. We have the Hermit, Seven of Cups, Lovers, King of Swords. So yeah, it's the Hanged Man kind of coming in, and it's like, hey, you need to go within and look at all your options before you just drastically jump at something. Actually look at everything and make sure you're taking into account that you want this. This is what you want. This is the end goal here, right? So be more strategic. The King of Swords is coming out. It's saying be more strategic, be more calculated, take less risk, more planning, more strategy, rather than just trying to get to the end goal here. And that's what's going to be successful. But you need to take a step away from all these thoughts. Like, I feel like you're overwhelmed emotionally a little bit, like kind of distraught a little bit, like a Nine of Swords energy almost, because you feel that you know what's the right thing to do is to just cut the corner and cut your losses and just get it done. But it's like, no, go within, take a step back from all of these options and ideas, that you have here. Remember what you're doing it for and get more strategy with it, okay? And then finally, Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's a successful outcome here as long as you're able to stop yourself from cutting corners and you're able to strategize more and make sure that you're doing it the right way this time so you don't have to keep doing it. Because I feel like this might be something that you've actually tried to do at some point and you failed, because I keep feeling the need to say, like, do it right so you don't have to do it again. So you might have done this before, like tried to fix or heal or adjust whatever this is. Well, that's awesome. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. And so this lets me know that you are going to be successful. You will have your emotional fulfillment, but you're going to have to walk away from something and continue to stay in that nurturing, invested energy here. You're going to have to permanently walk away from whatever this is that's like that has you in this energy, that you have to work on it, and you have to learn to find your Queen of Pentacle energy. And you can be a male or female, it doesn't matter. The Queen of Pentacles is all about patience, nurturing, investing, creating, supporting, building. So I feel like this is the energy that you need to get into, and you will get the Ten of Cups, you will get the Ten of Pentacles as long as you can walk away from whatever it is that you're working on here to get into this Queen of Pentacle energy. This is a huge deal, Scorpio. The fact that you have 2 tens, actually 3 tens, because you have the Ten of Wands over here. That's all about endings and beginnings. You're ending things, you're cutting things out. If they don't belong, you're getting rid of them. And that's kind of the overview of all of this, really. With this new moon in Leo, that's the energy that it's allowing you to use is, hey, anything that is not working, that is preventing you from getting your ultimate wish fulfillment here, it's time to cut it out. Here's the energy to do it. Here's the energy that you need to start this process. But don't get scared and think that you won't have access to this energy later on. This is just the energy to help you start it, but there will be supportive energies for you down the road that are going to help you continue this process. But you have to believe in it. You have to do it the right way. Do it thoroughly, do it fully. Don't cut corners, don't get tempted, don't get distracted. Do it all the way through if you're going to do it. So, Scorpio, that is what I have for you. I hope this resonated for you. Thank you for watching, and this is Cosmic Cassie, and have a great night. Thank you.